Hello, my name's Colin. I run Ameba UK. Ameba UK are a non-profit art collective. We shoot a lot of music videos, live events, short films, and we're about to go into production on a feature film. We shoot a lot of music videos in a whole range of styles and genres. We've shot music videos for a wide range of bands, going from ska music to rock to indie music. So we've made a lot of music videos. Collectively, we've made a lot of short films. Some experimental films, some narrative films, some comedy films. And we always work together. The members of Ameba came together through a love of music, really. We realised that this idea was bigger than any other idea that we had previous, and we realised that we would need some extra funding. So that's why we put together this video. Through many of the scenes between the main character and his doctor, we examine what it is that make us who we are. We examine the 5 factors of what makes a personality. We go into dreams. Within the film, there's a lot of emphasis on fate, and being in the right place at the right time can have a real effect on the rest of your life, whether it's positive or it's detrimental to your life. The film explores themes of that.
Hey, I'm James. I run the YouTube show Live in the Living Room. I also do lots of charity work. Ameba do all my local aid stuff, like all the charity cover versions, like Do Next Christmas and Tears in Heaven, things like that. And then the company that produce all the videos.
So Ameba, it was sort of by chance, wasn't it, that we came across each other. And I think it's one of those things where it just worked out really well.
I mean, something bigger is always good. I think it'd be a great idea.
The quality is always fantastic. They get better each time as well.
My name's Scott. I'm from Risking the Ridicule. We're a 4-piece from Kent.
My name is Jimbo Ridicule, Vincent, Jason, Rhino, Mohammed, Abdul, Shankanam, The Spoon, Agloni. I play guitar in the band.
Colin from Ameba has been shooting our videos from the very beginning. He shot Jack of all trades in Charlton Mental Asylum. He was composed the whole time. I'm not going to say they behaved badly, but I'm going to say it was hard. It was hard for me trying to keep them under control, and it was hard for Colin to keep getting the shots. But the whole team were really good, handled it really well, and it shows that they're able to work in any crowd, any diverse crowd.
I think it can only be a good thing, because actually what it means is that that you guys will grow in your experience, and potentially if it goes forward, you'll be able to incorporate other small companies or people that are interested in this sort of thing. You might be able to get bands that you've worked with involved, promoters like me, and yeah, it can only be a good thing, because it means that from the local point of view, it means we're growing, but actually it's got to be good for the market, isn't it? Because it's something different, and it's just something that it hasn't been mass produced in a great big studio. So I think it's an exceptionally good idea.
Well, my name's Camilla. I chair the FAC, the Folkestone Arts Collective, which is a group of artists of various walks of life, sort of painters, sculptors, musicians, photographers.
I'm not going to give away too many things in the film because that would just ruin it. You'd be funding a little bit of money towards a film that you know what happens. It's not fun, so probably won't do that.
Funding makes life easier, and sometimes if you're able to get a small amount of funding, you might be able to find somebody else to match fund it.
Clearly, with anything, you need money to get stuff moving, whether it's for props or equipment or for people or for time or for places, and stuff doesn't happen unfortunately unless there's money behind it, and it's just the way of the world. And if there is the opportunity, and there certainly is with things like Kickstarter, for people to be able to donate even a couple of quid, And think to themselves, if I was going to a show on a Friday night, I might pay £5 entry to go to a show. Well, actually, I'd quite like to watch that film from those guys, and so just a couple of quid from Kickstarter, or even more if they've got it. And without a doubt, I'd put trust in you because, again, having worked with you, I know that you're going to deliver because you're passionate about this. You're passionate about your videos, and you're passionate about this music and the people you're working with. I know you wouldn't want to let anyone down.
If you are interested in donating to Ameba, it's a very easy process. All you've got to do is click a couple of buttons, come straight out of your PayPal. Yeah, you should do it.
If you think that you've liked the kind of ideas and the direction that we're going with the Ameba group, then please just donate whatever you can, and for sure that we are going to put it to good use.
Alright. It's about being apart from someone.
The Ameba Film Fund will be an ongoing process. We have many members of the group that have bigger ideas, and the only way that we can fund them is through a website like this. Between us, we've already got most of the equipment needed to shoot our film. Even if we don't get as much funding as we thought we would get, we are still going ahead with this production. We're a non-profit group, and we've already made a handful of short films together, and countless music videos together on a shoestring budget. With the large project, we know we can move forward as we are, but in order to make it better, we really do just need some extra funding. That's the only way that we can all travel together, and we won't leave people behind. It's the only way that we can encourage more people to join the project as well. We need actors, and that's another thing. If there are any actors out there that they think this project sounds interesting, then please by all means get in contact with us. There should be information on this page for you to get in contact with us as well.
I think if Ameba were going to make a feature film, which they definitely should, I don't see any reason why it couldn't work, because it would just be fantastic. It would be the kind of thing you capture in a 3-minute video, but extended, and with scripts and a definite plot. I think it's definitely the way to go. I mean, there's only so much you can do in music videos. Feature films are just the way to go.
Definitely, I think if other people sort of invest in themselves, it's kind of like more donations, isn't it? So people believe in different things, like who made it into film or whatever kind of thing you want to lay down next. I think it's great if people also provide for that as well, because then I know you do the same for others. For example, Zach Braff is doing a film and he's actually going through a Kickstart, and I think you actually donated $10, didn't you?
I did. The plan is ultimately to screen the films, and we're going to be screening them at universities, at independently run cinemas, at screenings in bars, and down to private screenings as well. The plan is that any profits from the film will go back into the Ameba Film Fund to help fund other projects from our other members. Anybody that donates £5 will put you on the credits, and we'll see about sending you out any kind of merchandise that we can do. Soundtracks, t-shirts, to the finished product on DVD.